Will coronavirus be the death of social media marketing? In short, no. Okay guys, that's the end of this video. Make sure you smash that like button for me, drop me down a comment below and share this with somebody who will get value from it. Now, of course, I'm joking, but in all seriousness, I've been asked that question countless times over the last 10 days from you guys all over the world, from all corners of the globe. And coronavirus, COVID-19, is without a doubt a global health catastrophe. And my heart goes out to any of you who have been affected by this or your families have been affected by this. And I just want to start this video by saying I hope you are and continue to be safe, fit and healthy. But I'm not a health expert. And so this video is not going to be about the health implications of COVID-19, of coronavirus. I want to talk about what I know. And that is business and social media marketing. And so if you're looking for a video which is about the health implications of coronavirus, then this isn't for you. But if you want to know how coronavirus will affect social media marketing and how you can ensure that you can vaccinate your digital marketing agency, then this video is for you. Now, I'm not going to bullshit you and tell you that this won't affect your agency. There's no two ways about it. It's going to affect you in some way, shape or form. In fact, last week, one of my fitness clients, they literally told me that they want to put us on stop, on hold, until things blow over a little bit, even though I explained to them there has never been a more important time to be marketing. But hey ho, there's absolutely nothing that we could do about that. So I want to make this video so you can minimize losses in your agency and maximize profits in this hard time. Now, in times like this, people often do the complete opposite of what they should be doing because they're scared, because of scaremongering, because of the media, because of social media, because of everybody talking. People do not make life easier for themselves. I mean, I literally went down to the supermarket this morning. I wanted to do a usual weekly shop and there was no chicken or beef in the entire supermarket because people are like preparing for the apocalypse. They are so scared because of what they've seen on the media. And for whatever reason, we've had many viruses like this before in the world. But the media have picked this one up on a completely global scale. And people are terrified. And rightfully so, don't get me wrong, people are dying. Vulnerable groups are dying. But that doesn't mean that businesses should die as a result of it. And it doesn't help that the government have put certain countries down on lockdown. Certain businesses are not even allowed to operate right now. Some restaurants are shutting their doors. Gyms. Just quickly guys, when I watched this video back, I realised that I didn't quite get across how serious this virus can potentially be for so many people. So I genuinely hope that each and every one of you stay safe. I was just in business mode when I recorded this video. Anywhere that enables people to be standing around or gathering socially and potentially spreading the virus, those kind of businesses are really struggling right now, which makes them bad businesses to reach out to as potential clients. So for example, restaurants and gyms, until this starts to blow over, should really be avoided by new start social media marketing agencies or even existing agencies. If you are reaching out to gyms and dentists, I would advise you holding off on those niches for now because those are really going to be the ones struggling because some of them aren't even allowed to open their doors at the moment. But that being said, there is a huge opportunity in them niches when things start to blow over. And I'm going to move on to that, onto the opportunity later on. But what I'm trying to get at here is businesses are panicking right now. And when businesses panic, when there's a recession or when there's a global pandemic like this, they feel like they need to stop spending money on advertising. And when people aren't making money, they just think that they should stop spending money. And when actually the reality is with businesses is there's never been a more important time for them to be marketing than right now. They need to get ahead of the curve, and CPMs, cost per 1,000 impressions on Facebook, are going to be dropping dramatically. Because what's happening now on a global scale is less businesses are spending money on advertisement. So the Facebook advertisement spend is dropping down dramatically every single day, but more Facebook users are on the platform flicking through their feed because they want to know what's going on, or because they're quarantined at home and they've got nothing else to do apart from flick through their phones. So there's more Facebook daily users, but less people spending money on advertisement, which means that drives the price of advertisement down. It means that it's going to cost you less money to reach more people, and you're going to get lower cost per purchases, which means that actually it's a great time to be advertising on Facebook because the cost of advertising is going to be dropping as more businesses drop off. And so the first people that you need to make understand this are your existing clients. clients. The main priority for any existing agency owner needs to be client retention. And you need to ensure that you retain as much business as you possibly can, because that's the lowest hanging fruit in your business. It's all well and good trying to get new clients, and I encourage you to continue trying to get new clients in this time, but you want to hit the lowest hanging fruit first. You want to make sure that you retain your existing customers. And you can do that just by maintaining a great relationship with them. I would recommend you sending over an email to all your clients, just acknowledging the fact that coronavirus is an issue, but this is a really important time to be marketing. Acknowledge the fact that marketing costs are going to be dropping down, and reassure them that you are working as hard as possible to get the best return on investment on their ad spend at this time. Just one simple email can have a massive impact on your client relationship. They could be sat there worried because of the media, because their colleagues are cutting down on spend. They're worried about when the next customers are going to be coming in. There's so much uncertainty that a simple email from their marketing agency, just letting them know that you're acknowledging the situation and you're working really hard to ensure they're as profitable as possible. Something just as small as that can have a massively profound impact on your relationship and their decision-making power to continue spending at this moment in time. Now, all niches are being affected by this, but local brick and mortar especially, and definitely in countries who have got a mandatory quarantine right now, where people are being told to stay in their homes. In fact, in the UK, we've got a voluntary quarantine right now, only announced a couple of days ago, and I'm sure that will probably end up being mandatory over the next couple of weeks or so. And that means that some local brick and mortar businesses just simply cannot stay open. And so don't be disheartened if a client wants to put you on hold. They're going to come back. It's not going to last forever. This is only going to be temporary, okay? This has happened before historically, and it'll happen again in the future. But as businesses, as business owners, we need to be resilient, and we need to be prepared to handle the inevitable changes of the world. There's nothing we can do to change this. We just need to adapt ourselves. And so don't be disheartened if your clients do decide that they want to put you on a temporary hold. But when this blows over, when things start to settle down, when people start to be cured, and when the government realizes that, hey, we're probably not going to be able to contain this thing, and they just let everything run wild, businesses start running again, and the world slowly starts to come back to usual, that is the time when you need to be hitting advertisement hard. That is when you need to be jumping on those clients which have given you a stop, which have said they want to go on hold, and you need to say to them, if you want to hit these low marketing costs right now, you want to get the quickest head start on all of your competitors, we need to be advertising yesterday. And so you need to make sure you keep on top of those clients. Don't wait for them to come back to you. Go to them and let them know that there's a huge opportunity for them to market their businesses right now, especially companies like gyms where people are going to be quarantined in their home. They're going to be lacking fitness, right? There's only so many push-ups you can do, and those people are going to be wanting to get fit again. And so people are going to be likely to sign up to a gym. And so those kind of clients, there's going to be an absolute rush for them. And in fact, as an agency owner or a new start agency owner, those could be incredible niches to reach out to when we start to see coronavirus correct itself, when we start to see the world return to normal. But there's no two ways about it. I'm sure it's going to get worse before it gets better. So how can we continue to grow our agency despite the temporary decline of local brick and mortar business? Online. What do you think people are going to do when they're quarantined, when they're at home 24/7, browsing through their phones, browsing through the internet? They need supplies, they can't go to the shop, they're going to buy things online. People are going to be bored, they're going to impulse buy new products as well. And so e-commerce is going to take a spike. Amazon have already seen a massive surge in sales. And so info products, consulting, online coaches, any kind of online business, those are the best industries for you to reach out to in your agency right now. And people are going to have more time than ever. As an agency owner, you're going to have a lot of time on your hands. You might be quarantined. You're going to be working from home. You're probably working from home already, but you're going to have more time on your hand. And so you want to be doing more lead gen than ever, more prospecting than ever, more outreach than ever, because the majority of agencies are laying back thinking, oh no, my agency is dead. I can't grow any further. The world is on meltdown, because they're so scared because the media has brainwashed them. When in reality, this is the time you need to be working harder than ever. This is the time when you should be prospecting, because as an agency owner, you're going to do what other agencies aren't prepared to do. And then when this virus declines, when the world comes back to normal, businesses are going to rush to online advertisement, and you need to be there. with the case studies, with the testimonials, ready to smash this out of the park, ready to sign as many clients as you possibly can. And even if you don't have an agency right now, people are in quarantine. The world is in like this sleeping period, okay? Use this as an opportunity to master digital marketing as a skill. Learn how to sign up clients, learn how to get them incredible results. And so when coronavirus declines, when people are back and they're buying, you're going to be there ready to pick up all this business and start signing up new clients. And you can start curing these local brick and mortar businesses who have had this temporary downtime. So that's the opportunity. Digital marketing is without a doubt one of the most in-demand and necessary services right now, especially right now because of coronavirus. And so don't be afraid. Don't let this get in your head. Don't let this give you a defeatist mindset. Stop watching the media. Stop reading everything that you see on social media. Focus on your health, focus on keeping safe, and focus on mastering this new skill and continuing to grow your agency and continuing to nurture the existing relationships you have within your business. And a quick one before we finish this video, if you do have brick and mortar businesses who haven't been shut down yet, who are still operating, change the tonality of your advertising. Use this as an opportunity to focus on things like sanitation, things like health, things that your clients are doing differently to ensure that they can still continue to get clients. Maybe it's a gym and they're providing wipes for the equipment or gloves or something like that. Or maybe it's a restaurant and I saw in my local area, one of the local restaurants is actually seating people 2 meters away from each other because they still want to get people in, but they don't want people to be afraid about being surrounded by too many people. So change the tonality of your advertisement. Talk about sanitation, talk about health, okay? And that's just going to help iron out and smooth out any potential objections that your clients' potential customers can have. So that is the endless video. Guys, I know I've gone off on a rant on this, but I feel really passionate about the fact that when something like this happens in the world, it's not going to be the first or the last time that this happens. We may see a recession in the next 5-10 years. Who knows, may happen in the next 2 years. Again, this is something we will adapt to as business owners. As a business owner, we need to be adaptable to the inevitable changes of the world. The world is always going to change around us, and that's our job to adapt to those changes, especially as a marketer. Now, marketing is one of those services which will always be required. No matter what is going on in the world, businesses will always need to advertise. And so all we need to do is change our message, change the way that we reach out to people, let people know that it has never been more necessary to advertise than in hard times. Because most companies are declining their spend, and the ones that increase their spend are the ones which come out on top. They're the ones that make the most of low costs of advertising when everybody else is reining things in. When in fact, you need to be spending more to get more customers, and so you can stand out as king. So guys, chill out. This is only the beginning. Who knows where this will take us? I will keep you updated on every step of the way, anything that you need to be aware of in the digital marketing space related to coronavirus or any world affair for that instance. And if you want to have more frequent updates from me, make sure you're subscribed on Instagram or follow me on Instagram, because that's where I'm going to give you probably the most regular updates, because I don't want to make a coronavirus video every single week. But at the end of the day, guys, this is only the beginning. It's probably going to get a lot worse before it gets better. But all you need to do is focus on your mental state. Change your thoughts and you change your world, okay? Keep your mind clean. Keep focusing on progression and positivity. Being negative and having a defeatist mindset is going to get you absolutely nowhere. If you give up in times like this, then you don't deserve to be in business. You don't deserve to be successful. It's any successful business owner's duty to change to the world and adapt. And it's your duty to your clients to adapt. And even if you haven't launched your agency yet, you better be prepared. You better start using this time to learn right now and start establishing your agency. Start growing your agency, start prospecting, start learning these skills, because there is a gold rush coming. There is going to be a huge surge in demand for online advertisement. I do not want you to tell me, hey Jordan, I wish I listened to you, when you see everybody else growing their agencies at a huge rate, when people panic buy online advertisement, when the consumers come back to market. So guys, don't panic. Start growing, be positive, stay healthy, wash your hands, and don't go panic buying. I'll see you soon.